It's like watching the Mona Lisa get painted. This is what that feels like. Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Alien Senpai, and I'm so very excited to finally dive into Chuck Berry with you all. I recently came back from the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum, and while I was there, I learned a lot. There is so much memorabilia, so many articles, videos, just so much information where you can dive in and really, really immerse yourself in rock and roll. When you think about rock and roll as a whole, usually names come to mind like Elvis Presley, but it is not just a single person that created this music. It is actually an evolution, as everything is an evolution of music that is actually, based from African American gospel blues, some country, so many things that made rock and roll what it is. And while I was there, I started learning I need to dive more into Chuck Berry. He was recently in one of those compilation videos that we did, and they showed like a 5-minute version of a song, and nearly not enough. So we're going to dive into this fully, immerse ourselves, learn, and just kind of take this experience head on because these are the people that made music what it is. And without them, I don't know where we would be, quite honestly. So we definitely got to pay our respects, learn, and really just educate ourselves and enjoy the music. I really hope you all enjoy this one. If there's someone else you'd like me to check out, as always, let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, let's get started with today's video. Oh, he's a performer. Oh, he has like, oh, is he gonna go? Oh, I love him. Oh my God. Okay, okay, I'm seeing a lot here. Obviously, we've on this channel, we've kind of gone through these like compilations where we see the decades of music and you see how things evolve. Music evolves, it's life, you hear an influence just like rock and roll music, influence from it's very deep rooted in gospel, blues, country music. People think of rock and roll and you think of like, moving and all these incredible guitars in there and some, having fun with the music. And then it has evolved into like heavier things. And now, now it's branched out. It's like this whole family tree. But rock and roll, as its base, at its foundation, is just this feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not even like just the sound that you get from the rock and roll music. It's how you feel listening to it. It's so all encompassing. And the way he's moving around, I'm already like, this reminds me so much of, I believe his name is Angus Young from AC/DC. That, how he does that, like that skip, that iconic skip. Everyone knows that. Even if you don't know any of the music, you've seen that so many times in videos and all of that. Now I'm like, okay, so he was influencing them, and I'm getting some sounds from the Beatles. I'm getting so much, and obviously, you think as well as the rock and roll, you think of Elvis. Now I'm seeing this definitely inspired Elvis Presley. It's just, man, this is just so genius. And he's just like this beautiful foundation, this energy that you feel, his face, his showmanship, the way he's having fun, the way that he's feeling everything. And while he's dancing and moving, he doesn't even get sloppy. It just sounds so perfect. I can't even do that without throwing my hip out, without even playing guitar. So I'm just like appreciate. It's like watching the Mona Lisa get painted. This is what that feels like. Yeah, I love it so much. My heart is so happy right now.
You know his mother told him someday you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big old band.
Those
Many
eyes
people
too.
coming from miles around to hear you play your music when the sun go down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights. Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go. Go, 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 Johnny, go. Go, 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 Johnny, go.
Oh,
Go, 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 Johnny, go. Go, go, go.
he's always winking too.
Wow, Johnny be good.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Oh man, it's so crazy too to think about. Like I know I'm getting emotional. The people there, it's like they don't even know they just made history. Like people are going to be watching this. Reaction channels billion years later are going to be watching this and just appreciating this still because this is rock and roll. This is it. Now I'm like I always kind of learned, especially while watching this channel, how we've uncovered so many artists, and I'm learning so many things about the foundations of so many things, how it's rooted in not just you think of metal, we wouldn't have that without blues, we wouldn't have that without jazz, we wouldn't have anything that we all listen to now that we all know and love without rock and roll music. If it wasn't for Chuck Berry, and now I'm wondering who else was a part of this movement? Who else was a part of making rock and roll what we know it as? And I want to learn more about it. Like I said in the beginning, I recently went to the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I just felt like I was just a kid in a candy shop, honestly, just looking around, seeing all these names, all these inductees, playing instruments myself, and just soaking all of this in. It got me honestly quite emotional because I realized I love music so much. And although I don't really listen to classic rock and roll, I do listen to a lot of metal music. And I highly, highly, highly appreciate the fact that there is so many musicians that inspired my favorite musicians, those that we've actually listened to together on this channel, that I wouldn't have what I listen to now if it wasn't for them. Wouldn't have the rock music I know and love if it wasn't for the greats like Chuck Berry. And, we think of the Beatles and all of these incredible artists that have come after that have just laid this incredible foundation and have just made this beautiful garden continue to flourish with these beautiful flowers. But the roots of it all started here. And as we go back into decades, I'm learning so much history, so much information, and having a deeper, more just appreciation for it all because music is so beautiful. And even if you don't speak English, you could probably hear this song and you feel it. You don't have to understand what is being said, but you can absolutely feel what it's trying to convey. And it's just this beautiful feeling that I wish I could just bottle up in time. It's just music, man. It's such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful art form, and I loved this so much. Like I said, this really feels like I just watched the Mona Lisa get painted. It's just amazing, and I'm just really, really happy that I finally watched this with you all. Wow, yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm so full of joy right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss my videos ever again. I do also live stream on Twitch. We talk so much about music, history, games. We just are super close knit over there. I'd love to have you in for these conversations over on my Twitch channel. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But other than that, I'll catch you all on the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Remember, I love you so very much, and I'll catch you very soon. Bye.